Alright guys, welcome back to another video here on the Alls 3 Garage channel. We just stopped at Peterbilt and picked up some more parts for this truck. It feels like it's just never ending. We got the 90s still sitting over here, still looking good, still waiting for us to start going through that truck. But we'll go ahead and dive into these parts. So, went out there today, picked these up. I had to wait for them a little bit, but it's the new bottom hood roller. So it's called the Fender Roller. And luckily it was only about a day wait for them, but Peterbilt actually stopped supplying just the hood rollers. You can't buy those as just that part. You got to buy the whole kit. But you know, it wasn't bad price. I think it was only, you know, 300 bucks. But it's a part definitely we're gonna need, and it actually comes with brand new brackets. So these will mount up down here just like this one is, just like right down there. I believe this is the other side. This is the driver's side, yeah, because the lip goes facing the front. So we got two brand new ones of those. And enough paper to wrap all the gifts for Christmas. New rollers. And then these parts right here are the actual roller components that mount to the hood. So these ones mount up like that with the two rollers, and that's what goes inside that channel as it slides down. So we were, you know, thankful enough to get these, and we'll get these put on. And also we stopped at Home Depot, picked up some more finishing screws and finishing washers so that we can finish just the insides down the sleeper. But we picked up some metal that we're gonna put behind the shock box cover and drill out for the 3 lines here for the 2 air lines and the wiring for the trailer. What else did we grab? We grabbed some more stuff.
And also the shocks, new shocks are back here for the roached ones that we got, and also an airbag in that white bag over there, because we got that one in the other day, and now it's time to do this one, because this one got a little leak too on this one.
Yeah, it's got a little pinhole leak. And then we're gonna cut these sleeper panels and put a hinge on the back side, similar to like what the Kenworths have with the light bars on the bottom. And that way then we're just gonna put this on a, what are we gonna do with this right here? I don't remember.
Yeah, so we're gonna have the hinge like about right here, so you can swing it out to fill it up, because I mean right now, even when it's aired up, there's about 3 inches of room. You're gonna have to hold the handle there, yeah. And no one wants to do that to a 150-gallon tank. No. So, and then we'll have in this corner over here a screw that you just hand screw in, like one of those nice blue jeweled dash screws or something like that, and you screw it in, unscrew it, and then move the panel. Yeah, move the panel out this way.
I think that one makes a lot more sense, especially when this is opened up. You'll be able to put the handle in and not get the panel itself all nicked up from the gas or the fuel handle. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab some tools. It's a little late right now, so
got this top roller on. Why don't you come show them? It's a little different than I guess this would be the old style here. That's what the old style was, the one that came off there. It's a little different, but it's got 2 on there, and it's just riveted in the holes. And then down here, we got the new brackets on. We originally weren't gonna try to put these on, but with the 2 rollers, it goes deeper down, and these are actually about 1 inch longer. So the hood didn't sit all the way down, and we didn't really film taking this off. No, it took us about 2 hours to get each side off.
Well, 2 hours in total, about an hour a piece.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The back nut spun off easily, but the bolts were so corroded being on there since what, 1994, and they're so corroded. I don't even know how we got them off.
We put some WD-40 on there, we heated them up a little bit, and then just started banging out the backside. We thought for a second that post that comes down off the frame would be threaded, but it's not. It's just the amount of corrosion that's been in there for those bolts for the last 20 years that's built up. Gave us a little bit of a headache, but Dave got under there with a sledgehammer and just started pounding them out.
Yeah, and they eventually did come out, but so now they're just loose right now because they can go in and out. So now we have to do the driver's side rollers, put that on, and then we'll be able to shut the hood, kind of line up where these are, we'll mark it, and then we'll lift the hood back up, tighten them down. So let's get to it. drilling holes in the bracket there, and the drill bit got caught and broke, and the bracket came up and sliced my arm. So
that's why you should always cut in a vise. Here, let me do the bottom so that way you got 3. So that way it's holding the top. Nah, come on, do it.
It'll look cooler if you got three wraps on there, Dave.
This is a shop style bandage, I guess.
Yeah, might have to make a trip to the hospital later, get some stitches, but it's all good. It's the next day, and we're gonna be replacing the shocks, and we already did off camera, replaced this bag here. Went super easy, and yeah, so we had a little trouble trying to get the bolt out, because these shocks have to be.
But you know what? It's a good thing we're replacing them. Look at the
Yeah.
rust on these things. That, you know, we saw a little hole, but we didn't realize the extent. That was us having a little fun with the hammer.
Yeah, but yeah, these things are roached, and the metal spacers, I guess, right there.
Yeah, these 2 little spaces.
Those ones are screwed
We'll be
up.
able to clean those up, though, I think.
Yeah, we'll sand them down a little bit, clean them up. But we got the bottom bolt pretty much loosened out. There you go.
Here, I'll take that. Shockless. So the way that we did this is we let the truck actually just air itself up. It gives it enough clearance to really pull the pressure off the shocks themselves. This is just WD-40 and burnt shock material that we got to clean this all up before we put the new one on. And then we'll switch over to the other side. The other side's going to be a little bit more challenging. We've got the sway bar for the sleeper attached to the bottom.
Yeah, but we were looking up YouTube videos how to do it, because we thought we had to jack up, you know, the back bunk or whatever to take the shocks out, and we were thinking, we're just like, why not just air the truck up? It'd be a lot easier than trying to jack it up. So it worked pretty good, actually.
Yeah, didn't do a bad job. Clean up the bottom mount down there, we'll paint it up, and then throw the new shock on.
Yeah, and there's no little pinholes in our bags anymore, so.
Brand new Firestone bags on each side.
Yep. All right, let's clean it up. So the past few weeks we've been growing our collection of hardware, some bolts and stuff, so might as well use it all. And I mean, these bolts, you can see right there, are super crusty and rusty, and they were pretty much frozen in there. And so we're just using new stainless steel ones, and we also did the same thing for the all the hood brackets, for the rollers and everything. And yeah, we painted it all up, kind of waiting for it to dry, as well as the spacer pieces. They were painted when we painted the truck. They were the nice silver and everything, but trying to, I mean, well, these ones were all scraped up and everything, trying to take them out. So might as well just paint them black, make it look a little bit better in there. Alright, but that was the last bolt, and yeah, they're all in there. We didn't realize this bolt was about twice the size of these ones, so we didn't have any, so we just cleaned up the threads and threw it back in there. But we did put stainless steel washers and stainless steel what is that, neoprene nut on the backside.
Looking good.
Yeah, it's all done back here. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next thing, because we did the shocks and airbags. Now we're gonna be mocking up and mounting the shock box cover. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but we put it up there where we want it, and we traced the outline out with just a pencil, so it'll wipe off easy and everything. And then we held up, these are the brackets we're gonna be using. And we held up the bracket to the line, and made sure it's like, because it curves, right? It's not straight. So this one over here and that one will be tilted a little bit, and then we just mark the holes, and now we're gonna drill them out. So let's get to it. right, guys, she's on there. It took a lot longer than expected, probably a full whole day worth of work, but it took us 2 days because we were here at different times or whatever, but it looks awesome on the back there.
This is with the truck aired up, so there is a little slot down there, but you know, when this first went up, we said that, you know, this is where we should have mounted it, so it should have been down lower, but when we thought about it, if this was sitting lower, right now the whole cab is aired up, so if this was lower, it would just smash against the frame rail and the truck would never, it would rip everything out if the truck were to air down now.
Yeah,
but how we have it sitting is perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we, did we show them what we used, the hardware and stuff?
Yeah, just L brackets.
Yeah, the L brackets, and we riveted those into the back of the truck here, and then we have screws holding it on. And we'll do some more bracketry or whatever down the road, but we just wanted to see what it would look like on there, and it looks awesome. And we still have to drill the holes to put the airlines and the lights for the trailers. I think we're gonna do that right here probably.
Yep.
And then we're also gonna have a backing sheet of metal back there just to support it a little bit more in case something tugs on it, it won't pull it off. But yeah, it looks really good.
I agree.
It's really cool to see it on there and not sitting.
And we left just a little bit of gap. It's about even the whole way around. And what we're gonna do is get like a, what do you call those things?
It's like a trim piece.
Trim
Kinda
piece.
Covers the edge, but a rubber one.
And then put it around the lip of this right here. And that way then it's tucked up underneath almost like this in that lip. So it will look good.
So it won't rub against the paint or make any rattle noises or anything. And it will kind of help support it as well.
I agree. Looks good. Let's get it pulled off, get everything cleaned up, and move on to the next thing. We came back a little bit later. We initially had everything set outside, and the weather decided to turn on us. And right now it's about 55, 60 degrees outside, which it's a little cold. So, and we sprayed the box, just the one side of it, and the paint wasn't sitting right. And I called my buddy who sprays, and he said, dude, it is way too cold to be spraying outside. Pull that thing inside. So the only room that is really conducive of spraying right now, being that the truck's sitting over there, is our bathroom. Not ideal. We're gonna have to clean the bathroom, but if that means we can get the shock box and everything on there, we're good to go. So I'm gonna go in there and get the second coat sprayed on this box. Here she is in all of her glory for doing it in a garage, let alone a bathroom in a garage. It came out really well. You know, we made do with what we had, and with the weather turning on us, we had to improvise a little bit, but this came out awesome. There's definitely some stuff in the clear coat that, you know, fell down and not being able to have correct, you know, airflow through, but, you know, with some sandpaper, we'll probably 2,000 it, 2,500, and then 3,000 like we did with the whole truck, so that way this is good to go. But it's all painted and it's cleared, and we mounted it, we mocked everything up the right way, so that way when we put it up there, all we got to do is screw it in and maybe put, you know, like an All's 3 Garage panel or decal or something here, or even take, which I thought would be really cool, is they make those backlit emblem plates, and then you put the Peterbilt emblem in there. Maybe we do something like that, but get a custom one cut that says All's 3 Garage. If you guys know of a place that will do that, let us know, because we'd love to order one of those. I think that would look really cool back there. But we couldn't be happier with it. Really, we couldn't. We're so grateful that this came out well, and hopefully it mounts up there real nice as well too. So we'll let this dry, give it maybe just overnight here, and we'll slap it on there in the morning.